Are low quality feeds from the big box stores exacerbating the egg shortage? I'll see myself out.
Hey everybody, Old McBuckles, welcome back to my garden. First video of 2023. This video, apologies for the bad sound quality in advance, but this video is about chickens, specifically chicken feed. I've been raising chickens for probably 10 years or more, so I know a thing or two. I've had some experience, and this past year, probably around October, I noticed my hens pretty much quit laying. It was pretty sudden. So after a few weeks of this, a couple weeks ago, I talked to my father-in-law, who's a farmer, and he suggested maybe changing the feed that I was using. I was getting Do More food from Tractor Supply, Producer's Pride Scratch. And I actually went to, and no hate on Tractor Supply. I mean, I've been a loyal Tractor Supply customer for many years. But I did check out a feed store in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Big shout out to Mr. Feed, Chris at the feed store, who they got us hooked up with some Kalmbach crumbled layer feed. After about a week on that feed, we have eggs again. So after close to, I don't know, 3 solid months of, all right, fine, of almost, or pretty much no eggs for several months, we now have, we're getting eggs again every morning, and that's after just 1 week on the Kalmbach feed. We've also got a batch, 50-pound bag of the feed store, their own homebrew scratch grains, which has cracked corn, wheat, buckwheat, I believe some barley, and dried mealworms, which is a nice treat. But what I've found, this is probably 2.5 weeks about on the Kalmbach feed, and this isn't a sponsored video, but I wouldn't mind being sponsored by Kalmbach feed. But anyway, make a long story short, we've seen a big improvement. The birds are much happier. They're not going through nearly as much feed. I can show you their tray over here. They didn't even finish all the feed we gave them today. They're eating less. They're producing eggs again. They're active and happy. So big shout out to the feed store, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. If you go there and see Mr. Feed, tell him Old McBuckles sent you. You're not going to get anything, but he'll know that I'm sending some traffic his way. But again, yeah, I can't recommend it enough. If you've been having issues with your chickens laying, try changing their feed. You may be pleasantly surprised. Like I said, since I've changed their feed, we're finally getting eggs again after several months of no eggs. And I understand that it's winter time. Chickens always lay less in winter. But I've never had my hens lay 0 eggs. That's very unusual. So, yeah, we're back to laying. I think somebody's active in there right now. So, well, best of luck to you all. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment. I love reading those. Very small channel, so these things make a big difference to us. So, thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, this is Editor McBuckles. I am actually editing this video about low or no egg production in my flock and changing my feed. I got some rumble playing in the background, and Tucker Carlson has a section talking about people across the country, backyard farmers and big producers alike, who are using big box store branded feeds, not getting any eggs. None. I mean,
some chicken farmers have noticed something odd. Their chickens aren't laying eggs, or as many eggs. And these chickens don't appear sick with avian flu. They're not dying, they're still alive. They're just not producing eggs.
This has been going on for me since at least October. Not a single egg, until I changed to Kalmbach food from the feed store in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Shout out to them, Mr. Feed, Chris. Thank you so much. My chicken, we got 10 this morning from my flock, so we're doing way better than 0.
Now, healthy hens lay eggs on a regular basis every 24 to 26 hours, but suddenly, chicken owners all over the country, not all of them, but a lot of them, are reporting
Most
they're
of
not
us.
getting any eggs.
Let's
or
be
as
real.
many. So what's causing that? Clearly something's causing that. Some have concluded their chicken feed may be responsible. Why?
Is the commercial feed the reason so many people's chickens have not been?
Some bearded, beautiful man was just telling you about a chicken feed issue. Alright, I'm just messing around.
Laying at all? This is a question that I am asking myself, and I have seen all over TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. I'm talking about chickens, tons of people who are having no eggs for 6-7 months. Like, this is not normal.
Wow.
I have at least 60 hens that should be laying. I have a flock of roughly 100, and I was getting 2 to 3 eggs in the summer, all summer long. I genuinely think it's the feed, especially after seeing so
I
many
wonder
people
what
have the same
happened
problem,
after she
switching
changed her
to
feed.
a local feed and it fixing itself.
Fixed
So why do we
itself
just
when
put
she
the fun
switched
to
to a
it? Is
local
that chicken
feed.
owner speaks for all chicken owners because she's the world's greatest expert on avian questions? Probably not. But because the people who should be keeping track of what's going on are clearly not keeping track of
No.
what's going on because they just don't care.
No, everybody's keeping track
so
of you and what
instead
you're
of
doing.
going to the usual sources at the Ag Department or calling the White House press office, we decided to listen to people who actually have chickens. And
Yeah.
that one, for example, the lady you just saw says she switched her chicken feed and it solved her problem. Her chickens began laying
Same.
eggs once again.
Same. Within
Now, the specific
within
brand
1
feed
week,
referenced
we
in
had
that video is
eggs,
called
and now
Surprise
2.5
from
weeks
Korea.
later,
Most chicken feed
we
brands are
have
made
full
by
normal
it.
production for the
It
amount of birds
also
I have.
makes Producer's Pride, that's the cattle feed, recently subject to a recall after regulators linked that product to a series of unexplained
Tractor
It
Supplies,
was removed from shelves because
carried
there was a
brand
good
of
chance
chicken
it
feed
shouldn't be
and
fed
scratch.
to livestock. Could that be happening again? Now, we don't know, but we should tell you because
Change your
no one else
feed.
seems to be keeping track of this.